light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's will get the first crack on offense today. Well, last year's game was one Volunteer fans are never going to forget. The first one in the post-Saban era. And they got off to a very slow start. Didn't have a point at halftime, but then stormed back.
Yeah, you got to give Josh Heupel a lot of credit for being able to get that team ready to play in the second half. I remember it. Dylan Sampson had a monster game at the end of that football game, able to put a couple of touchdowns on the board. But I think the story of the game, and we'll see how it plays out today, was the Tennessee defense. They really took away Alabama's ability to run the football and put it all on Jalen Milroe, and the result was a victory for the Vols.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Bringing pressure. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bishop. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Split backfield here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The sure hands. It's Matthews. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The balls are in the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. One back into that field, and he'll get the carry.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. The shotgun running play call. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the 3rd Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. 3rd Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Defense is coming after him. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Catch made in space. Look out. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Turns it loose downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here, but it's their first of the half. Three receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Cuevas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Alabama 17, Tennessee 0.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vols, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt, and the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big fourth down coming up.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Adams. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Simpson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The offense will set up on first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got room to run. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Testing the right side here. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on 3rd and goal here in OT? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you'd be going backwards. What do you call it?
So now the field goal team has had here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here, an empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
1st and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. 1st and goal, handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal, upcoming. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
3rd and goal. Did they try to punch it in for the victory or set up a game? And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit.